Since Sandy and Tony have vowed to be loyal and loving toward one another, formalising in our presence the existence of the bond between them, we bear witness to the ceremony that they have performed, the ceremony that has made them husband and wife. May these two people, now married, keep the promises they have made. May they be a blessing and a comfort to each other, sharers of each other's joys, consolers in each other's sorrows, helpers to each other in all the problems that they may have to face. May they encourage each other in whatever they set out to achieve. May they trust each other, trust life, and not be afraid. Yet may they not only accept and give affection between themselves, but also together have affection and consideration for others. Congratulations, you are now husband and wife, and Tony, you may kiss your bride. And I'd now like to introduce for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Tony and Sandy King. Bob is going to make a few words and propose a toast to the new wedded couple.
I'd ask you to be upstanding for a toast to the bride and groom. Can you stand up, please? I'd like to make a toast to Mr. and Mrs. King. No, I didn't want to say Tony King, sorry. Mr. and Mrs. King.
Thank you.
You can be seated now, Phil. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Bob. I'm their neighbours. I have to put up with their terrible music. One thing, when they asked me to make a short speech, I said on one condition, I was able to tell the truth.
That's dangerous.
Sandy and Tony come round our house with my partner Jan, or we go round theirs. One of the problems we have a great evening, but we can't always get Sandy to go home, especially when she's had a few grogs. So I've had to resort to one or two things. One night there, Tony's at the door ready to go home, and I had to take Sandy's glass off her. That didn't do the trick, so I just turned the lights out. And she eventually got to hit. The other time I had to get a bit more drastic. I took the glass off, I turned the lights off. She's still talking, so I put the lights on. I started getting ready for bed. Well, I took my shirt off and that didn't move her, but when I started undoing my trousers, she was out the door. But they're great neighbours, so I hope they stay there. I'm still trying to get them to let me put my caravan in their place, but it hasn't worked yet. But I've enjoyed being neighbours with you, except for your music. But I wish you all the best, Tony and Sam.
Thank you.
All the best.
Well done.